it's Friday, and I thought I'd make a video, although it's probably going to take an age to upload. Last night, my weigh-in took almost 4 hours to upload on hotel internet. But I just was at a conference all day today on trade leadership. Many of you are familiar with Dave Ramsey and or have read my debt blog and know that that's his method is how I got out of debt, and I'm a huge fangirl. Anyway, he does this thing called On Trade Leadership, which is, there's many forms. This is the one-day lecture, which is like a bite size of his 6-day lectures, which honestly I don't need to go to yet. I mean, our business is a big small business, but it's not millions and millions small business yet, and probably next year or the year after I'll go to one of those 6 days lectures. But anyway, so I went to this lecture, and can you tell I'm just like, I have completely and totally found the fire for my career, which it's always been there, but it's just so strong right now. Anyway, so, I mean, many of you know I run a small business at home. We do very good profits. We run it really great. It was a little business in my mom's home until I took over, and it's just been growing hugely since I started working for her. And now, of course, the business is debt-free and saving retained earnings, which would be considered capital or profit that's put back into the business, not just taken home as bonuses or something. So the business is going places, and I have big plans for it. And I feel like this is a godsend, because I was at this point where literally every goal that I set out for the business when I started working for my mom almost 3 years ago now, when I got hired with her, I made her a list. I said, this is 6 months, this is a year, this is 2 years, this is 5 years. And the 5-year plan has become the 3-year plan, and at the end of this year, I will have accomplished every single goal except for one. And the last one is basically the jump between being the small business we are and being a huge business, which I've been planning for and which we're moving in the direction of. Anyway, I feel like this was that one time when the universe just says, boom, you have to be here. And it was kind of by chance I ended up going to this lecture. They had a sale. My mom was like, why don't you go? I found all these great prices, so I came. I saw, and I'm going to leave tomorrow. But it was like everything that I already know about business, about management, about accounting, about human resources. I mean, I have a plethora of knowledge up here as to how to run a business, but Dave Ramsey, of course, just puts it in this package so you understand it, you're motivated, and you have this fabulous understanding of integrity and morals and how to run a business and manage people in a very giving, loving way. It's all about service, and I genuinely believe I live my life to serve others, and now I understand how I can run my business to serve others as well. So I'm just very, very excited. But anyway, the reason I'm making a video is because there was one section of this lecture that really resonates with weight loss as well, and I wanted to share it. I know I've gone into a long thing about work now, but when I feel passionate about my job, when I feel passionate about what I do with my career, I feel passionate about my whole life. I am one of those people where I'm sure I would be a good mother, and I'm sure I would be a great housewife if I wanted to be, and I'm sure I would be great at a desk job if I had one. But instead I work at home running around like a crazy person, working odd hours, doing 100 things, and that's what I thrive in. It's like everybody's got that one thing that they thrive in. I have a friend who is a mom of 5, and she's perfect. Like, I am envious of how perfect she is at the job of being a mother. And I have always had a passion like she has for her children, but it's been in the business world, especially in upper management. So, as you can tell, I mean, when I get the passion inside of me, when I get that fire and I get a plan and I have goals and I know where I'm going, I feel alive. Today, I feel alive. Anyway, there's this one section that is totally relevant to weight loss. And there's a couple sentences in here. Dreams are wishes that seldom happen. I think that's very important to note. Dreams are wishes that seldom happen. They're just dreams. I always say a goal without a plan is just a wish. A wish that's not been broken down into goals is not a plan. It is a dream. So, dreams are wishes that seldom happen. Life does not hand you your dreams. You don't just wake up and suddenly all your dreams are coming true. You have to make them happen. And that involves a lot of work and a lot of commitment, but that's how you get to what you want. And in our case, that's losing weight. And then he says, dreams only become reality when they become your vision. And I know we talk about vision boards, and we talk about goal lists, and we talk about happy lists, and working on your mindset, and making challenges to ourselves, and we talk about all this stuff, but that sentence, I don't know why, it was so powerful to me. Dreams only become reality when they become your vision. When you have a vision of where you want to be, you can then set the proper goals to get there. And I know in a video a million years ago, and other people have talked about it too, I know Greg talked about the SMART technique, and I know Jason talked about the SMART technique. Maybe, or no, he talked about STOP. Anyway, SMART is, God, let's hope I remember it. S, your goals have to be specific, S. M, measurable. A, I think it's achievable. R, realistic. And T, time-bound. Don't hold me to that. But that's sort of very popular in marketing and in business management classes. You'll hear about the SMART goals. Well, Dave Ramsey does it a little differently. He basically laid out the SMART goals, but he listed it differently, and I thought this was brilliant. 1, your goals have to be specific. You want to lose weight. That doesn't work. You want to lose 30 pounds. That works. I want to lose weight is arbitrary. It's a dream. I want to lose 30 pounds is a goal. They have to be measurable. Again, I want to lose weight. I want to lose 30 pounds. And by when? Time-bound. Your goals have to be measurable. I want to lose 30 pounds in the next year. Now you've got a really specific goal. They have to have a time limit. That was another thing he said. And then these last two are really important. They have to be in writing. So they're not just floating around. They're not something you've said or thought. They're something you've written down and committed to. You put it on your mirror. You put it on your fridge. You put it on your door. You put it on your desktop. You put it everywhere. You put a sticky in your wallet. I'm going to lose 30 pounds this year. I'm going to lose 30 pounds in 15 months. Make it a goal. Make it specific and measurable and time-bound. That way you can't bullshit around anymore because this is your goal and you said it's yours. And the last one is the biggest one, which is not in the SMART goals, which is it has to be yours. I want to lose 30 pounds because my wife wants me to. I want to lose 30 pounds because my doctor wants me to. Those are not goals you're going to achieve. Those are dreams and wishes and hopes and prayers that are not going to become reality. You need to own your goal. You need to say, I want to lose weight. Full stop. I want to lose weight. I want to lose 30 pounds. I want to lose 30 pounds in the next year. I want to be healthy. I want to be strong. And make goals that all fit into that model. They have to be specific, measurable, time-bound, in writing, and they have to be yours. And I think when people ask me, what did it this time? What is the big difference between all the other times you tried to lose weight and this time? I finally found my answer in Dave Ramsey's lecture. It was mine. It was my goal, and I made it specific. You see in my very first video, I wanted to lose 50 pounds. I've now lost 60. I wanted to lose it in the next year. Well, okay, so it's taken me a year and a half. Still, I'm not even there yet. I mean, eventually I want to lose 70 pounds, and it's going to take me 2.5 years. But, shoot for the moon, and even if you get halfway, you got halfway. So make it something, and measurable. Make yourself accountable. Once it's measurable, once it's time-bound, you can break it down. Okay, that means I want to lose 2 pounds a month, which means I have to lose a half a pound a week. That's not setting your sights low. That's making it measurable, something you can do. You got to own it. You got to own it. That's what made this time different than all the other times. That's what gave me the motivation. I finally have an answer to that question. Why did this time work? Because I made the right kind of goals. I made SMART goals. And I owned them. They're my goals. I wanted them for a litany of reasons, but I wanted them. I was not doing it for anyone else. And it's the same reason I'm running this business with my mom. That's the same reason that we are prospering, that we are actively serving others around the world. Because those are our goals, because we want to help. We want to do this, that, and the other thing. And we make an action plan and we do it. And that's why we succeed. That's why any small business succeeds. It all comes around. All these theories, all these things about goals and dreams and setting, guidelines for yourself, they all work for every aspect of life, including weight loss. So I know I'm a big bubble of enthusiasm. I'm going shopping for boots tonight and probably going to drink, and I'm going to see Alicia, which I'm very excited about. I had a great day. I hope you did too. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you Monday for Below the Yellow Line.